Hello, this is Aoife from Official Xbox Magazine, and I'm joined by...
Edwin, also from the Official Xbox Magazine. Hello.
Funny that, isn't it? We're both from Official Xbox Magazine. Today we are here checking out Strider. We've seen it before, but this is a bit of an extended preview that I actually got to play.
It looks very impressive. There's a nice big statue of a man in the background there. And
yep.
Yeah, you look extremely quick on your pins. What's this? Is this who's this by? First of all, is this Double Helix?
This is Double Helix. Yes, you might remember them from such games as Killer Instinct on the Xbox One, which I think surprised everyone, didn't it, by being rather good. Yeah. And I think this one might just follow suit. Obviously, they're both reboots from other developers, and they seem to have gotten a knack for it now. Yeah,
they seem to have kind of like they earned their stripes as a developer. I think before Killer Instinct, everyone was a bit ooh. But yeah, this is extremely slick.
It is.
And so this is you playing, and like what's the kind of the? I mean, obviously running, jumping, and hitting things. I can detect some themes there. What's the kind of the distinguishing factor here from other such games?
I guess, I mean, from playing earlier builds, it all felt, it was very much about fluid, forward motion. You were running through and sort of never really stopping and carving up foes as you go. But this part of the game in particular, it feels a little bit more not start-stop, but I mean it's definitely a little a lot more complex, and that I've got a few more attacks at this point, a few more powers, and it's kind of different kinds of enemies. So every time you gain a new power, there will be different enemies to sort of to use it on.
Okay, what examples of that do you have to mind?
Well, we can't see them at the moment, but a bit later on there are, oh, this guy actually. This is a perfect example. Here we go.
This is just the canteen.
So you can see, that guy had a bit of a shield in front of him. Normal attacks won't go through that with Strider's fancy little, I know, look at him, right? But if you hold down X, you will get a charged attack. It obviously takes a little second, but it will cut straight through shields like that guy was carrying, so... Yeah, it's pretty cool that. But it looks really nice, doesn't it? I mean, you can kind of see the city stretching out in the backwards. This is it's a very dystopian place, and obviously the whole premise is Strider's here to take down Grandmaster Mayo, who's like that's not short for mayonnaise, by the way. You
might remember from such films as...
No, he was, I think, that was pretty much the entire premise of the original arcade game, so I think it's pretty much like a straight up a remake of that.
Yeah, I think it does look, refreshing, I guess, is the kind of, one of the words you'd expect to see on some sort of preview or press release. A refreshing return to the games of yore, and all you have to do is hit things, and there's basically one guy who was really bad, and you had to go back and sort him out.
It's a little bit more complex in that respect, and as you can kind of see here, there's a lot of, there's a bit more backtracking as well. The city is, it's huge, basically, and I think there's been hints that you get a power later on that actually allows you to fast travel as well, so that kind of gives you an idea of the scale of it.
Who's this chap?
See, now this is a big guy, the heavy trooper, and obviously, like, Strider's big thing is he's super agile, right? So that's kind of the idea here, and I bet I'm going to get the crap knocked out of me like really badly here, but like, yeah, you basically, like, he can jump over foes and sort of get at their backs or whatever, but that's kind of the idea of this guy.
I picked up on the jumping. I think he's it does, I'm interested to see how you make it in this, because it seems like it's been very easy for you so far. What's the difficulty like?
The difficulty, I'll be honest with you, I think I'm just on a bit of a roll here, because, certainly in later on, like, there's a powered up version of this guy called a Napalm Trooper, and you can tell he's badass because he's like all red and black armor, but he's almost exactly the same as this guy, but he actually fires out little bombs. And I swear I just couldn't do it. I think it was about 10 times, and I was like, no.
There was spoilers for the viewers that there was a long period of kind of, when Eva was recording this, coming back and going, is it ready yet, Eva? No, not good enough yet.
I just couldn't do it. I do have my pride, it has to be said, and even now I'm not entirely happy with how fluid this is, but it's the best I could do. But I think that's good, and it's also true to the roots of Strider, I would imagine, because of being an arcade game. They wanted to get your coins, didn't they?
Yeah.
So that's why the difficulty was usually ramped up. So now we're gonna skip forward a little bit and check out one of the boss fights. Yes, and this is actually, you get 2 for the price of 1 in this one, so it starts off... I'm not laughing because of the name, I swear.
We are very culturally aware. Also, she's got an amazing stick. Let's focus on the stick.
Yes, so this is Nang Pooh, and she is one of the Wind sisters. She is actually the South Wind. And these guys are obviously, they have it in First Rider, and yeah, they all sort of have different, I guess, wind theme powers, but hers is, so she's got this big stick, and she can do like a whirlwind attack, which keeps you at a bit of a distance.
I'm glad you added the whirlwind attack. Ah yes, that well-known wind attribute, big stick.
That's how the wind works, right?
She looks pretty ferocious though.
Yeah, she is.
Jumping and...
Yeah, and it took me ages, like, because I mean, I think my main problem with this game is I'm super impatient, so I keep just, like, charging at her when she does that little sort of zigzag. I'm just like, no!
So are you having to kind of like use like timed?
Yes,
to, like,
yeah, exactly. I mean, the game. Oh, and here comes her sister, and this is what's her name again? Pei Pooh. Yeah, right. So, but at this point in the game, I've already actually fought Pei already. So now we get 2 for the price of 1. And as you can see there, it's like reminding you, yeah, charge strike is kind of the way to go against her. But this is just bullying to like the nth degree. It's just like, you know, this isn't quite fair. So look at this now, yeah. Look, that's quite cool looking, right? Yeah, that's pretty good.
Using that well-known wind power of spitting purple goo. Yeah, I like the fact that there are. I mean, obviously we've seen a kind of a big robot, and there is one of these are kind of like fellow ninjas.
Oh yeah, super flippy girls. Yeah. Super flippy, that's the technical term. But yeah, I'm being a little bit unsporting there because I just sort of like put them into a corner.
You're being unsporting. They're the one who's like shown up in a pair.
That's true. I do love that attack though, it looks pretty cool, has to be said.
Nice bit of fireworks display. It's got a very sort of shmup feel to it at times, which is kind of like you avoiding these bands of colour. And like
yeah, absolutely. It's kind of, I mean, yeah, like, you know, timing is everything. And if I was really good at this game, you know, I could sort of dodge in and out with their little projectiles and stuff. Obviously, I'm not just yet, but
more the kind of running into the wind.
That's just my tactic, you know.
You got rid of
got rid of one, so yeah. So now we're down to Missy, the original Miss. Oh, actually, you see the power that I just used there? So that was, I actually got that the first time I fought Pei, and I think it's called a robot eagle, and it means I can sort of summon in like a ranged sort of yeah, right, and like you can use it actually to for traversal as well. There are certain points within the map that you can summon a robot eagle to lift you up to higher levels.
That's clear. I mean, this is the kind of the the ballroom thinking that separates the men from the boys, or, you know, of ninjas from the athletes or something. They're chatting around. But what if the eagle was a robot?
Right? Yeah. Well, I mean, come on. It's a dystopian world. Yeah, everything it has to be cyborg.
Robot eagles. Yeah, I mean, you can kind of go therapy.
Yeah.
Although I like the kind of the fact that there's that touch of like sustainable energy in the background with the windmills.
Yeah, I know. Well, it seems like they've gone a little bit too far now, and they're just trying to bring in, sustainable energy. Guys, I think we're gonna have to think.
I suppose you've got, wind-powered enemies.
Well, you see, now it's the aesthetic. It's layered, right?
It all joins up.
She's so close to being defeated. Watch me kick her ass.
So she doesn't she's not gone into anything like.
No, she hasn't really.
Check it out.
Although she says defeat is not the end, Strider. So she thinks she's going to come back, so stay tuned for that.
That's interesting because I'm pretty sure that exploding into a kind of a massive bunch of flower petals and neon rays is the end for most people.
Well,
you've got a double jump now.
Uh-huh. So, yeah, right, and I've got some more levels to this, so maybe we will do another video, but have to stay tuned for that in the future.
I'm thrilled.